This is video 2 about the Congress that I attended. It's just that I'm not doing live video recording with Facebook. I'm actually recording these, so to post them I can't post such large files. I'm taking them in steps. One of the other workshops that I attended that I thoroughly loved was that of Dr. Diane Blackburn, and she does live blood analysis with dark field microscopy. And what is so interesting there is that you take a drop of blood from your periphery, from your finger, and it goes under this high-resolution microscope. It gets interpreted through onto a computer screen, and she can show you with this hugely expanded view of your actual blood cells, the red cells, the white cells, what your state of health is, the state of health of your blood, which, as you know, is what feeds every organ in your body. And so were able to see, for example, she said to me, I was the person that was in my class volunteering for an analysis, and she could see that, she said to me, are you vegetarian? She could see that I was low in iron and a bit low in vitamin B12, and explained to me what she saw in the red blood cells that made her know that. And then you can see the white blood cells and the different ones and why they're there, and you know, several other things can be read from live blood analysis. She didn't do a lot on, but she explained also dry blood analysis. And I'm currently listening to some of the lectures of Dr. Paul Druin about hematology, and I find this really exceptionally interesting, where through a drop of dry blood you can see where a person is struggling in their life. You can actually observe certain areas which have weaknesses or where they have pathology. So I absolutely loved that. The other one that was exceptional to me, and it's one that I'm very interested in fact, is sound therapy. And Dr. Christian, let me read this properly, Dr. Christian Pichel-Seguin, French name, sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly, Dr. Christian. She is a PhD and she does sound therapy. And she explained to us how the vibrations of sound can be so incredibly therapeutic. And I think many of us know this. We know about the different hertz being relaxing, but relating this to our body with our different brain waves, how it can affect our consciousness, how it can affect the blood, how it can affect our physiology, inflammation. She actually has slides that show before and after of blood analysis, whereby she took blood before, on 10 people, took blood before the sound therapy, before visualization, before affirmation therapy, and then she did the after, taking blood afterwards, and show you the difference between things like red blood cells which had been clumping up, and after these modalities and therapies were traveling and moving very beautifully in the blood. And this was scientific evidence of the ability of sound to be a really good therapy on our physiology. So here again, what we're seeing, and this is the whole thing about quantum medicine, is that our physical body is important, but outside of that, the vital body, the psychology, the mental body, the supramental consciousness, how it affects the physical body, and how we can induce well-being, introduce well-being into the physiology, into the mechanical body, by affecting the consciousness and our mind. And I'm just so motivated. And of course I'm going to continue on and do my master's and who knows what from there. But I absolutely love this. I'm particularly interested in the whole idea of energy. And as we know, everything is energy. And there was a time many years ago, a couple of 100 years ago, where doctors and physicists were talking about this as energy in the body and measuring this. And of course, then it got put aside. They discovered acetylcholine, and they went more chemical again, saying, oh, everything is reliant on chemistry. And of course, we know chemistry is involved, but we've got to get back to the fact that energy is also involved. And I'm interested in things like the brain waves. And one of the particular workshops was on brain mapping, and that was very interesting, how you could read. Of course, it's an electroencephalograph type of reading that comes out of this, but it was a non-invasive cap with all these areas that could be read, and what brain function is happening. I love the idea of meditation being able to calm the brain. As we know, the brain works with the different brain waves. I'm in beta mode now. I'm in beta mode when I am active, learning, functioning.